All right, this is try number 2. We're going to be going through some of the free agent, David Montgomery, Miles Sanders, Jamal Williams. We're going to be going through all these fantasy dynasty projections. Do they move up? Do they move down? Jackson's homesick with me. Right? You're homesick with Dada? Yeah, it doesn't feel good. So usually it doesn't get his pacifier outside his room, but guess what? You get this uncut gem, and you might even get a little bit of his foot in the video and stuff. Hey, are you kicking me? So you want to go through running backs, Jackson? Yeah. So the first one we're going to go with is David Montgomery. It's probably the hardest one to project because we think that he's going to take the Jamal Williams role. I think that he's going to have the touchdown, the goal line back role. And again, this is a hit for DeAndre Swift because DeAndre Swift, they keep showing with Jamal Williams and now David Montgomery, they keep showing that they don't think that DeAndre Swift can be the goal line back, which is going to hinder his fantasy upside. He's not going to have the 10, 15 touchdown upside. You're going to have the DeAndre Swift that you're going to have the last couple of years, and that if he stays healthy, you're looking at an RB1, but not a top 6 running back, probably 6 to 12. And if he's unhealthy, you're looking at an RB2 that has had these RB1 upside. Can we stop kicking me? Why are we kicking me? So I think David Montgomery here goes into this like RB3 territory. He's going to have potentially that touchdown upside. What's wrong? Oh, you want your blankie? Somebody's sensitive when they're sick. You still have a fever, buddy? Yeah, you're hot. You're a furnace. So I think DeAndre Swift, a little bit of a downgrade here. And David Montgomery, honestly, if he goes to a better team, or not a better team, but goes to a more snap-heavy team in Atlanta or Carolina, like we're going to talk about, I think that would have been a better outcome for him. Do you want to talk about Jamal Williams? Okay. Yeah, Jamal Williams goes to the Saints. I think you're going to get Jamal Williams of 2-3 years ago. I think he's going to be an okay running back. But I don't think there's anything special about Jamal Williams. I think last year was a little more of a fluke, just more touchdown heavy. If you take away again half those touchdowns from him, he's not nearly the fantasy production star as you thought. Oh, a nice foot. So I think Jamal Williams is going to be definitely. Again, we got to see where his value lies. We got to see where his value goes because he could be a steal and he could be way overvalued. I want to see where the community as a whole starts to project him because that's going to be a huge key on is he a buy or is he a sell? Because, again, he's right into probably that David Montgomery value territory. We just have to know that, and we have to see how long Alvin Kamara's suspension is. If it's 1 game, 2 games, 4 games, 6 games, NFL, who knows? Do you want to talk about the next running back, Miles Sanders? Say Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders goes to Carolina. This is, again, he's going to be a low-end RB2. I think this is a good move for Carolina in general to give Miles Sanders, or give their rookie quarterback, their future rookie quarterback, a weapon. Miles Sanders hasn't been ever amazing through the passing game, but Philadelphia hasn't really used him in that sense. This is writing was on the wall. I mean, I was all talking about Kenneth Gainwell being that kind of running back pest towards the playoffs here, and so I thought Miles Sanders was going to be a disappointment. He was a disappointment, and so that's where you have Miles Sanders. There's a lot of running backs left to be moved. I mean, you have Dalvin Cook. I think he's 99% going to be traded. Alexander Madison re-signs with Minnesota. Skol, kind of a little bit surprising. I thought maybe we would just wipe the cleats clean. I think Alexander Madison, though, cannot... Are you okay, buddy? Do you want food? Can you wait 1 more minute? We got to talk about boring wide receivers. Do you want to talk about boring wide receivers? Okay. Well, Alexander Madison, this is definitely a huge bump in value here for him. This is what we thought was potentially going to happen, but if he's staying in Minnesota, he's going to be what we assume, unless there's a high draft capital, which I don't think there will be running back. They have so many other holes. I think this is going to be an immediate. Now he's a potential high-end RB2 for a year or two. This is huge for Alexander Madison owners. I think Dalvin Cook, the writing's on the wall. He's going to be gone. Zeke, cut. I really want to see where Zeke ends up going. This could be He could go to Atlanta. He could go to a different team. I'm really interested to see where he goes. And this is a big bump for Pollard, assuming that he's going to be healthy. Rashad Penny, he goes to Philadelphia. It's a move. I want to see what else Philadelphia does, but I think this is more of a. I like Kenneth Gainwell a lot through that offense, and I'm really interested to see how he recovers through his leg injury. Again, a lot of these middling running backs don't end up actually producing on their new teams. We've seen this all in the past. Sometimes you get the James Connors that go. You okay? Should we talk about Juju quick? Juju, New England. I think this is going to be kind of like you're going to get even worse production probably out of him. And then Jacoby Myers goes to the Raiders, which is not much, right? Kind of poopy. Ready? Bah! Oh, can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye to the people. Can you say bye-bye? Go like this. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. And then have everyone have a good St. Patty's Day. I will probably not making a video Friday through Sunday as I am out of town. I'm hanging out with some friends for March Madness. Woo!